Hello, everybody. Casey here to do some readings this Sunday night. How's everybody doing? We'll get started off for the week here. Hello, everybody. New subscribers. Oh, welcome. Okay, so we have Siba, Moon, Jakari, Destiny, Estrit. Oh my goodness, we have a bunch of people here tonight. Okay. Passions and healing. How is everybody tonight? Snow Queen. Kim. Beth. Beth is one of my mods, so she always gets a reading. Melissa. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. One more person. Okay, Melissa, and then Triple Moon. Did you want a reading tonight too, hun? Okay. How is everybody? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to suggest this moon. Okay, if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what does that look like? So visualize what it looks like, ask for it one time, and then give thanks as if you already have it, hon. Because if you keep asking the same question over and over again, you're not showing faith in the trust in the universe that it's going to happen, hon. Cool. Okay, so who I have on the list is Siba, Moon Chen, Jakari, Destiny, Ashgrit, Passions and Healing, Snow Queen, Kim, Beth is a mod, so she gets a reading. Melissa and Triple Moon. Okay. So the free list is already closed. That was quick today. So everybody please hit the like so that YouTube will share. Of course, Darlene, you're always on the list, hon. Okay. So Siba, what is your question? Hello, Angelina. Okay, so the free list is closed. If anybody wants to make a donation, they skip the line and we would get you on the list. Still a no communication. Okay. So the free list is closed, but if you want to make a donation of a reasonable amount, then we can get you on the list. Siba. I don't know, girl. Okay, so Tiffany. How's everything going, Tiff? Okay, let me ask you guys this. Is anybody feeling extremely uncomfortable? Is anybody feeling uneasy about something? Since yesterday morning, I have been feeling very uneasy about something. Okay, so Siba, first card up is, yeah, you too, yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. Okay. Elle is no longer with us, honey. But if Casey comes in, let her know that I need to talk to her, okay? I feel so uneasy about something. Yep. Layan, the list is closed already. Everybody came out quick today. Everybody was waiting, okay? So Siba, I have heartache, disputes, arguments, separation by distance, okay? Little Richard is no longer with us either. Okay, and then I have the Three of Wands. It's like somebody's waiting for their ship to come in. There's forward progress. There is movement, and somebody is very someone is open to receiving. Okay, but I show, like I said, I show forward movement. Okay, but there's still these arguments and disputes and heartache. But I do show that somebody's being. Richie is no longer talking to anybody on YouTube. Okay. So the universe is offering something. They're looking at it. They're pondering. They're thinking about it. They're trying to make a choice. They're kind of make a decision. Okay. I do show that they are thinking about the past a lot. There's a lot of nostalgia, longing for things from the past. This could talk about situations. It could talk about a person. Okay. But there's definitely somebody, this nostalgia. Exactly, Siba. So when are you gonna be able to give to yourself? Okay. So when are you gonna love yourself, Siba? Ah, so maybe it's just my channel she's not on anymore. Okay. Okay. So again, someone or something from the past, nostalgia and longing, they're thinking about it, they're pondering it, they're trying to make some choices, they're kind of make some decisions. Okay, hun, give him time to think. Give him time to think. This is so important. This person needs to decide exactly what they want. Okay? They need to decide exactly what they want. Okay, triple moon, if you see little Richard on MM, okay? Tell him that it's important to put protection up on the empathic world and the dream world, okay? Okay, so I have the Sun card. Give him time. Let him think about exactly what he wants. Don't chase him anymore. Let it go, hun. Have some I don't want to say self-respect, but that seems to be what coming up. This person's got to decide what they want. They've got, yes, we're all sending lots of love and wishes to little Richard, okay? Got to decide exactly what they want. This will bring in happiness, okay? And I do show new beginnings. You're open and receptive. Look at how beautiful it is. It's passion, creativity, Joy for life. Let this person decide what he wants. Let this person decide to pursue you this time. He's got to decide what he wants. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? Moon Chan, what's your question, hon? Okay. He's got to put a value on you. Okay? He's got to put a value on you. Moon Chan, what's your question, hon? I will be doing a live with MM. He sent me an invitation today. I just didn't see it till just before he came on here. Oh, heavens. Okay. Okay. Yang Chi, honey, I'm so happy to see you. How are you? Oh my goodness, honey, I missed you. Welcome back, hon. Okay, while we're waiting for Moon Chan, Jakari. Oh, I have missed you too, honey. Okay, we'll do Jakari while we're waiting on Moon Chan. I know, we've missed you, Yang. We've really, really missed you. Your wonderful contribution. Jakari. Okay, so I show some regrets over some things that have happened in the past. Hi, Midnight. Hey, I'm open and receptive anytime you are, hun. I just didn't see your message till just before I came on. Okay. Good to see you here. So, Jakari, this is you having some regrets over some things from the past. You looking back at the past and pondering it. Okay? You need to reframe that thinking process. You need to shift it around to look at these possibilities. You have 2 full cups back here. You have possibilities that are coming in that you need to be open and receptive to, okay? There's lots of things going on that you don't know about at this point in time. Hold on, Moon Chan, we're doing you next, okay, hun? While we were waiting for you, okay? So, yeah, there's lots of things going on. Now, sometimes this card reminds me of the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records hold the secrets of the universe. Everything that you have thought, said, and done is stored away in the Akashic Records. Every contract you have made before you came in this lifetime are also stored in the Akashic Records. That's okay, Moon Chan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, hon, okay? Just trying to keep the list moving. Okay. But pay attention, follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Pay attention to that little gut feeling, hon. Anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, okay? Pay attention to that. Now, what are you putting out to the universe? This is a wish card. Okay. Are you dwelling on the past? Are you regretting things? Ah. Okay. Are you regretting things from the past? Are you focused on the past? Are you worrying about things? That is the wish that you're putting out to the universe. Okay. That is what you're putting out to the universe. So you want to reframe that thinking process again to gratitude for what you over have, giving gratitude for what you are asking for to come into your life. The more you give okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we all want to be a successful YouTuber, hon. We all want to. Okay? But if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what does that look like? Okay? Focus on what it would look like. Ask for it one time, then give thanks for it as if you already have it every day. Now, I want you to not pay attention to other people around you if you're working on your channel. Yeah, we all want a magic wand, okay? Now, this is, okay, you need to have confidence in yourself. Let me put it this way. Don't listen to other people tell you how your channel should be. You are who you are. You're meant to be different. You're meant to teach different things. That's why so many tarot readers have so many different followers, is because we all have our unique style. We all have our own way of being. It's supposed to be like that. If everybody was the same, how boring would this world be? So don't listen to other people tell you what you need to do, okay? Because other people will put you down and criticize you in order to feel good about themselves, okay? But I do show King of Pentacles. This is success. This is forward movement, safety, security, everything, okay? It's coming. Now, find your passion, find your own niche, exactly, be you, okay? Learn your lessons well. You are learning your lessons well. This is a completion. This is a new beginning. You are ready to start all over again and be exactly who you are and do your own thing, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Okay, Moonchan, what's your question, hon? Yes, no one better at being you than you. You're welcome, hon. Okay, Moonchan, what's your question, hon? So I have Moonchan and then I have Destiny. Okay, you're right after her, Destiny. So get your question ready too. Okay. For some reason I can't see tonight. Oh, my computer's a little farther back too. I know, Snow Queen. I know. Okay, Moonchan, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, first thing you need to do is clear the fears. Okay? Oh, big time. Oh. Okay. First card up is the Devil card. Work on the fears, honey. Work on all the things that are holding you back. You were opening up and you were talking to each other. That's the first step. Okay? That's the first step, hon. But you've got to let go of those fears, your illusions about how things should be. Hi, Austin. How you doing tonight, hon? Let go. This could talk about codependent relationships, but I think since you two are communicating and being open and honest with each other, you need to let go of the fears, belief systems, points of view that are holding you back from living your life. It's okay to be vulnerable. Okay? Just remember, it's okay to be vulnerable. But I think you're both still stuck in your head. I know it's hard. Okay? Stuck in your head, can't make a decision, can't make a choice. These fears are keeping you in a mental prison. And I think it's on both sides of you. I don't think it's just you. Okay? But I want you to look at this. Okay? I always put two decks together when I do these readings. Ace of Wands. Two of them. Okay? Ace of Wands. The beginnings of something passionate, something wonderful. I think you're both open to receiving. I think you're both ready to move forward. But I think one of you needs to let go of some burdens. Okay? One of you is carrying a lot of burdens. I don't know if it's actual physical burdens or emotional burdens or mental burdens or whatever, okay? Somebody needs to lay down, walk away from everybody else's burdens, gathering up their resources and walking away from the situation. The universe has opened up a couple new pathways, but this person needs to take a stand and walk away from a situation, okay? And the other person is just plain stuck in their head. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Okay? And then we'll put one more card. So, follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Okay? Follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Don't push away your doubts. Don't push away your fears. Don't push away your shadow. Talk to it. It's there for a reason, and it's trying to teach you things. Okay? Talk to it. Ask what it's trying to teach you. It's there for a reason. When you push away those parts of yourself, then you were shattering your soul, shattering who you are. Daisy, you never called me back, hon. How are you? Okay, so I keep recommending to people to get the book, okay, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. Let me type that in. It's a very, very healing book. Honey, honest to God, it will change your life. It helps you look at the aspects of yourself that you don't like and that other people yeah, there is an audiobook for it. It's on Hay House. Okay? It's on Hay House. So check it out, hon. Yeah. Okay, Destiny, what's your question, hon? They have chess and Discord. Discord. Yeah. Very, very, very healing book. Oh, that's funny. There is a YouTube video for it. Is it the whole book, Tiffany? They have the whole book on there? Let me see. And I quit telling people to buy it. No, I don't want to leave. Hold on. I got to see. So they do have the audiobook. I'm going to have to add it right now to my... Okay, that's not the whole book. Ugh. Yeah, that's not the whole book though, hon. It talks about how all the parts that we don't like about ourselves or people criticize, we push away. You can get it on Kindle also, Triple Moon. Yes. Yes. I get nervous doing readings. Okay, Destiny, I haven't forgot you. I promise. Okay, so there is forward movement. Okay. It looks good. Okay, somebody's got to let go of some regrets from the past, though. Okay, so first card up is the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is celebration. This is moving forward. This is somebody seeing you for exactly who you are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but is there no greater gifts that somebody can give us in a relationship than to see who we are and love us for exactly who we are? And that's the same thing for yourself, seeing yourself and loving all parts of yourself. Okay? And I showed, that's funny, it's two sixes, 6 of cups and 6 of wands. Okay? This is nostalgia and longing for someone or something from the past. Could be a person or a situation coming back from the past also. Okay? Now, it's like you're learning lots and lots of new lessons. So tell me, everybody, how much have you learned during this Mercury retrograde? Has this Mercury retrograde not been a ringer for all of us? Okay, this one's been huge. Tiffany and I have been brainstorming a lot of stuff. We've come up with some awesome stuff. Okay. Some things that we never even thought we were going to come up with. Okay. But this is learning new things, but it's time to focus on one thing at a time now that we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde. Okay. And I know you're tired. You're exhausted. You feel like you can't take another step. Yeah. This retrograde's been real hard, and especially since yesterday. I don't know. It's just worse. I don't know if it's just something I need to let go of or what. Okay. So here's your finish line. Don't focus on how far you need to go. Because if you keep looking at how far you need to go, then you're going to feel like you're never going to get there. You're tired, you're exhausted, feel like you're never going to get there. I want you to focus on all your accomplishments. All your accomplishments. I want you to look at how far you have come. That is coming from a point of success rather than how far. I almost called you Daisy. Not how far you need to go. I have accomplished this, that. Okay. You did get your gift this month. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Moon. Okay. Again, focus, give the gratitude, focus on the things you have, focus on the things you accomplished. The universe will give you more of that, okay? I get like that, and then I think of my sister. She used to say, ah, you just get all crazy. Three of Pentacles, again, forward movement. But you're still juggling things, okay? It's not quite there. Not quite there yet. But it is definitely forward movement. You were awake doing hair? Yeah, I almost called you this morning, too. But again, there's still some regrets from the past that you need to look at. Let go of the past. Those were lessons. They were things that you learned from. Quit beating yourself up over the past. I know. Oh, believe me, I've been beating myself up for the last 3 years over my twin flame. You know, it's not fun. And I can't seem to let it go. No matter what I do, no matter what technique. Well, it did get better. Okay. So this is one of the things that Tiffany and I were working on. Okay. If you are an empath, okay, the empathic world is something, it's a separate world. So when you put up spiritual protection, we don't realize that we have different aspects, different worlds. So if you're an empath, put protection up on your empathic world also, and also in your dream world. Okay? But some of these regrets, again, hon, who does it belong to? How much of these regrets that you were holding on to that you're picking up from other people? Oh, I love you, Yang-Chi. Yang-Chi, I'm so happy you're back. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And I don't, I can't even talk. I'm so upset. It's like I put the protection up on the empathic. I put the protection up in the dream world, and then I noticed a shift. But I need to do a video for you guys. I need to word it out right, because sometimes I don't express myself well on the live videos. But there are alternative dimensions, alternative worlds out there that every choice, every decision that you could make, okay, is played out in each dimension. Sometimes that energy leaks out of that dimension into this dimension. Sometimes that's why we feel deja vu. So you want to clear up any leakages from the other dimensions. You need to look at the things that you do not want in your life, pull those dimensions out. Like I said, double check there's no leakages. Close the door to that energy so it's not coming through into this dimension. Okay? And put the dimensions back. Now, look at the dimensions of things that you want to manifest in your life, that you want to invite into your life. Clean up all the leakages. Open the door, pull that possibility out of that dimension into this dimension, and then close and then close the door. Okay, so you bring in the possibilities that you want. It's like also setting boundaries for the universe, okay? And Tiffany and I came up with this, okay? Okay, so did that help, Destiny? Askrit, you're next, hon. Oh, thank you, Triple Moon. You know what, you guys, somebody messaged me earlier and was telling me how much they appreciated me in my lives. But you know what, you guys are my gift, because you guys listen to me. But again, make some choices and decisions, question everything, and find your own truth. Okay, so the free list is closed. If you want to make a donation, then you can get on the list, okay? Daisy, call me in a while, or call me in the morning. You're off tomorrow, aren't you? We can talk more. But because I know Tiffany's been busy, and Tiffany and I've been brainstorming a lot of stuff, but I said, I want to call Daisy. Okay. Well, we'll see what's going on with the future. Passions and healing, you're next after this, okay? Oh, do it this way. You can pay on PayPal. Tiffany just posted the links, hon. Oh, yeah, lots and lots of clearing. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to actions. Actions speak louder than words, hon. Okay? Watch how he acts. Watch how he treats you. Don't just pay attention to how you feel. Look at how he treats you, okay? Because I think there's something to be aware of here. I do show that, it's the beginnings of something passionate, something wonderful, something fulfilling. We get into that wonderful love stage and we don't see the sneaky little aspects that start coming out later, okay? Sometimes they come in and they undermine who you are. So I want you to pay attention to this. I think this is real important. Okay. I do show that somebody is not open to receiving at this point. They're not open to giving and receiving. They're just trying to hold a balance and stay exactly where they are. They're holding their cards close to their chest. They're not giving you an indication of how they feel or anything. Okay. But I think that you are a little smarter now. Okay. Yes. Or they come in sneakily underneath and they undermine everything that we are. But see, you're looking for truth and clarity. Watch for the truth and clarity. Again, actions speak louder than words. I think that you've gone through a lot of transformation and change. Follow that gut feeling, hun. Okay? That's part of your intuition. Pay attention. Now, I show that you're waiting for your ship to come in. Okay, there is forward movement for you, and you are very open to receiving. You're looking toward all the possibilities. Okay, you're very loving, caring, nurturing, and looking at all the possibilities, okay? But at the same time, this card talks about deceit, lies, someone being sneaky, okay? So I want you to pay attention to how he treats you. I want you to pay attention to how he treats other people. If you see him putting other people down, okay, that's a warning sign. Watch how he treats other people around you also, not just you. Because that's all part of who they are, and it tells a story about who they are, okay? Does that make sense, hon? I know that's not what you wanted to hear, because you're still in the very early stages of love and wanting to get married. Sometimes we're in love with love, I hate reading this like that. You're welcome, hun. Okay, passions and healing. What is your question, hun? And then Snow Queen. Okay. So just remember, impasse, I'm telling you, put extra protection up on your empathic worlds. You can also go in and set boundaries. Okay, I do not want to experience this while being an empath. Okay, you can set some boundaries also. This is something that's come up the last 2 weeks. Tiffany and I have been playing with it and learning about it. And as soon as I did the protection on the different worlds and went in and cleaned up the dimensions and what I didn't want to experience and what I did want to experience, I'm telling you, the load lightened up dramatically. I got up happy and joyful in the morning, not feeling this heaviness, this energy bringing me down. But then again, today, it started up again this morning. It was all twin flame. It's like, what the hell? I keep blocking off all these avenues for twin flame to contact me, and he's still contacting me. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on how to block this guy. Please. I'm tired of being stuck and on hold. Okay. But the thing is, Midnight, it's on fifth dimension, and it's on spiritual, mental. It's not physical. He doesn't want to do the work. He doesn't want to do the work. I went in to take a shower and I was crying. It's like I can't do this. This has been 3 years of hell, you know? And I don't know how other ways that I can block him. Okay, so passions and healing. I saw your question, hon. I know the love's there, hon. Yeah, it is his energy. Okay? It is his energy. So, hon, I show new beginnings of something very prosperous and abundant for you. Again, focus on the gratitude. Focus on the things you've accomplished. Focus, yeah. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what would that look like? Okay? So, I want you to take the time. I feel like you are not taking the time to enjoy life. I feel like you are not taking time for yourself. I feel like, yeah, you're not finding the peace, but you're not taking the time. When's the last time you went out in nature and took a walk? When's the last time you took the time to focus on the beauty around you? It's like you're so busy trying to do all these things. And I know you're working hard, but you've got to focus on the gratitude. You've got to focus on the things that you want, okay? Now, here we are again. Another empath, okay? Somebody, this talks about somebody. I know it's cold. I know. Again, this is somebody that has to put you down in order to feel good about themselves. Is somebody trying to undermine who you are? Is somebody trying to undermine what you're trying to accomplish? Okay? Are you trying to undermine yourself? Pay attention to that negative self-talk, and put it into the bubble. I haven't got it, hun. Okay, so you look at this. These are pentacles again. You are waiting for you have all these possibilities. Okay, so maybe your energy is a little bit scattered. You need to write it down and prioritize it, hun. You need to focus on one thing at a time because you have so many things going on right now. Yeah. Instagram. You have so many things going on right now. You need to focus on one thing at a time. You're stuck in your head, okay? Again, prioritize things. It may help you. But, hon, you've got some wonderful, look, you've got 4 pentacles. New beginnings, prosperity, abundance, stability, happy family, safety, security. This is everything. Look, you're empowered. Okay? You're empowered to move forward. You are taking charge. You're no longer allowing other people. Okay? You're no longer allowing people to hold you back. You're halfway there. Okay? There's lots of cleansing and clearing going on. Lots of letting go of a lot of stuff. But look, you're empowered. You're taking charge. You're halfway there. You're leaving behind the troubles. May even be taking a trip. You know, could talk about taking a trip. But look, again, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything coming together. Yeah, this is everything coming together. Safety, security, prosperity, abundance. Make sure you stay grounded. Make sure you stay focused and give that gratitude for everything that's coming in, okay? Does that make sense, hon? We made up a spread with kittens, Waitons, and tarot. You got some good things coming in, girl. Be open to receiving. Just remember, the universe cannot give to you if you're not open to receiving. Okay, Snow Queen, you're next, hon. You're welcome. Snow Queen and then Kim. Yes. I'll check it out, Austin. Snow Queen and then Kim and then Beth. You use it today in your stream. I can't get my energy to settle down to watch anybody's streams. I've just been walking around all weekend in a daze. This last 10 days. Snow Queen. Okay, she might be in and out. So, Kim, are you here? Kim and Beth. Those are the next 2. Okay, there it is. Okay. I see it, hon. Okay, I show heartaches, I show disputes, I have separation, okay? I have the Page of Pentacles. This is the very early beginnings of something long-term and stable, okay? Casey, hi, honey. Okay? Focus on the gratitude. Focus on what you want, hon. Decide what it is you want. I really feel like you need to decide what you want. Okay? I do show that there's a possibility of emotional fulfillment. Okay? Emotional fulfillment on all levels. Something that could be the very early beginnings of somebody offering emotional support or love. Someone offering a cup of love. But, hon, you know what, hon? I don't think it's him coming in and offering you this. I think it's a need for you to find this in you. That's coming through real strong. You know, I do think that he's got a lot of responsibilities. He's got a lot of things going on, because I have the Emperor. Okay. I do think that okay, that he has a tendency to like to be in control. But I think that there's some shadows and illusions that you need to deal with. Okay? There's some fears that you need to deal with. This can be happiness and celebration, but at the same time, you've got to deal with the fears and everything first, okay? So right now, it's more focus on you, okay, hon? That seems to be coming through real strong. Kim, are you here? Casey, if you talk to little Richard, tell her that I sent her a message. I hope she watched it. Or she read it. There needs to be some protection around the empathic world and the dream world. Can you do that for me, hon? Because I know you talked to her. I know. I'm happy to see Yang Chi too. I've missed her. Hi, Rob. How are you? You're welcome, Snow Queen. Kim, are you here? Okay. Kim and Beth. Okay. Has she been communicating with you, Casey? Because I texted her too and she didn't answer. Okay. Actually, it's Kim, C-E-M. Kim, honey. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Beth because Kim hasn't answered yet. What kind of question? You want to know about twin flame? Okay. There's got to be a way to that's okay, Ed. There's got to be a way, Beth, for us to move forward from them footprints walking through our mind. It's crazy. I can't deal with it anymore. Okay, so first card up is the High Priestess. Okay. So pay attention to your intuition and your knowing. Oh, today was absolutely horrible for this. And I have no reason why, no concept. I was starting to find peace. I was starting to be happy. And then all of a sudden, boom, here it is again. I know, Tiff. There's lots of things going on that you don't know about, okay? And again, we made soul contracts, okay? We have that connection with our twin flames. We have soul contracts. We have contracts we have made to learn certain lessons with them. Why is it so hard? Okay, I've even gone in and out, I've meditated and asked the Akashic records to amend the lessons that we came in to learn in this lifetime. That's not even changing the energy. I have been doing that for 3 years, Triple Moon. I release him to his higher good, send him love wish him well, it doesn't go away. He's not letting go. Okay? So you've learned a lot of lessons through here. You've made a lot of movement. Okay? It's just you're ready to start all over again, new beginning. You've learned your lessons well. You're ready to move forward. And you have made some success. You have made some forward movement. Exactly. It's forward movement. Again, you're juggling all kinds of things. It's like when we get distracted, all of a sudden we get bombarded with everything, okay? But see, here's the Three of Wands. This is forward movement too. It's another three. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Three of Wands, okay? Again, forward movement, but in this one, you're waiting for your ship to come in. You are very open and receptive, okay? But I have the King of Swords. Okay, so is he an air sign by any chance? Yeah, I love mine too. But like I said, I keep releasing him to his higher good and sending him love and light and trying to move on. And yes, look at Casey. She's so funny. Is he quiet? Is he observant? Is this somebody that sits back and observes? It could be he's watching you, okay? Actions speak louder than words, but he's holding the sword of truth and clarity here. Okay? He's a Cancer like you, but is he quiet? Is he reserved? Does that make sense, hon? See, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, okay? He's not open to receiving. He's working hard. He's distracted. He's focused on other things, and he's not open to receiving at this time. But I do think that he is watching you, okay? He's watching your actions. Exactly. But without the moon and rising sign. But it's I don't know. I do think that he's watching you. He's just is he more focused on money than he is on a relationship right now? Does that make sense? But it's like you're open to and receptive. We've got that soul contract, but like I said, I do think that he's watching you. It's just he's just got so much stuff going on, you know. Yeah. Well, mine never had any connection. I wasn't doing YouTube back then. He didn't have my Facebook. In fact, this man works 2 jobs and focused on his money and his future, and he's married to his job. Let me put it that way. So if he's watching me on social media, he had to found it in a funky way, you know. Did Kim ever come back? I hope that made sense, Beth. Melissa, and then Triple Moon. A doctor. Oh, so he is busy, busy, busy. He is busy. Oh, actually, Austin made a donation. Hold on, hold on. What's your question, Austin? You're on the list, Daisy. You're on the list, hun. Austin, what's your question, real quick? If Austin doesn't answer right away, we'll go ahead and do Melissa. Okay, Austin hasn't answered yet. We'll go ahead and do Melissa. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, hon, you need to work on you, okay? You need to work on you. Because I show the Ace of Cups and I show the Hierophant. You need to go in and find your own inner authority, and you need to okay, hold on, Austin. Okay. You need to work on you. Focus on loving yourself, okay? If you want to bring in the right person, then be the right person, okay? So love yourself, find your own inner authority, okay? And then he's going to come in quick. He will come back as long as you work on you. Focus on who you are, what you want, okay? And he will come in quick. It'll come in. He'll bring light to the situation, truth and clarity. I think that he will speak openly with you. And this is like I said, he will come in quick. Okay? And then I have the 10 cups, emotional fulfillment on all levels. And I do think that it will be very, very passionate, very creative. Okay? This will bring a lot of okay? So work on you. If he's your twin flame, they come in and they trigger things in us, and then we have to work on ourselves. Oh, Austin. Okay, so Austin, we need to talk about what's going on in your life. What exactly went out in your car, okay? So work on loving you, work on finding your own inner authority, work on finding your own truth and clarity, and it's going to shift the energy between you, hun. He may have treated you bad in the past, but there is, if he does the work, if you do your work, there's a possibility of all this happiness coming in quickly. Okay? Yeah. So what kind of self-talk do you tell yourself, hon? And I would suggest trying the bubble technique. You can clear a lot of those things instantly. But I think at this point where he's at, he's not open to giving and receiving at this point. He's just trying to hold on to where he is now. I almost feel like sometimes he feels like he's a drowning man, if that makes sense. That he feels overwhelmed. But again, there is possibility. There's growth. Just work on you. Okay? But there's potential here. There's possibilities. Yeah. Yeah. And who knows what we contracted to do with our twin flames. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I release you to your highest good. Okay, Austin wanted to know about his work. Okay, so Austin, first thing I would do, hon, is flood the whole store with blue energy. That's Archangel Michael, and that's protection, okay? I would also, okay, try this. Put your bedroom into surrogate. Put your bedroom into surrogate for the store. Okay? Smudge your room. Now, after you smudge the room, make sure you take your room out of surrogate for the store. And see if that doesn't shift some of the energy, hon. And what kind of car problems are you having, Austin? Because I know we talked about you being under a lot of stress. Was it an electrical problem? Make sure you take your room out of the energy of the store, out of surrogate for the store. That's really important. I had a friend that did healing work on her cat. Okay. Okay. Make sure you get out of surrogate because she did healing work on her cat, her car, her cat, and then she didn't take herself out of surrogate and she dreamed about cats all night long. Battery. So it is an electrical problem. So I would take a look at the stress in your family. Yeah, battery. Didn't you change the starter out? Okay, do you have, this is what happened to me. My battery kept going to dead. Yeah, it was her alternator. Yeah, because I think Austin just replaced your alternator, didn't you? Okay, so make sure that you don't have any little tiny thing like my battery kept going dead on my car and I had a brand new battery. Couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. The little door thing that lets you know that, you know how you open the door and the light goes on and the bell goes on and everything? Mine was broke. And it was draining the battery every day. So make sure that you don't have a light stuck on or something that's broke that a light comes on that might be draining your battery, okay? That was a huge lesson for me. Now I need to go in and the only thing I need to do on my car now is put a new remote on. And you have to do about 20 steps to do that. A cat. Yeah. They fixed the connections, but did you replace the battery, hon? Okay. Battery's still at full. So look at what's going on in your life. Okay. Look at what's going on in your life. Like I said, there might be some little light or switch or something that is not turning off that is draining the battery. It cost me $80 for that part. The little door switch. Ignition switch. I don't think it'd be ignition switch. It's something on the electrical. Yeah. So, but cars usually reflect something that we're going through in our lives. So if it's an electrical problem, you're still under a lot of stress, okay? Is the X still hanging around, hon? That might be part of it. Okay. Okay, so 5 of Cups. There's still something that you're holding on to from the past, though. Okay? Are you letting this woman hold you back from moving forward? Has she stressed you out because she came back and left again? Okay. Has she brought up all those feelings along with this Mercury retrograde of things that you need to let go of? Again, hun, the bubble technique, okay? Focus on the potential. Focus on the possibilities. Focus on the healing. Focus on what you want, okay? There needs to be some emotional healing and emotional balance here. There needs to be light brought to some things that you're not paying attention to, but this is also a wish card. What are you putting out to the universe that you want, hun? I know you want your apartment. I know you want your freedom. I know you want a successful channel. But what does Austin want? Okay, there's still some healing that needs to be done, hun. But I do show that you were, okay, this is what you need to work on, emotional fulfillment. Okay? I think that you're young enough, Austin, that you were still working on looking to others outside yourself for validation. And you are awesome. Awesome, Austin. Tongue twister. Okay? Try focusing some of that love and caring on yourself that you're giving out to others. And then I have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia and longing for something from the past. Is there somebody prior to this woman that you had a close relationship to? Austin is awesome. Yeah, that's a tongue twister too. Say it. I think this is a longing for happier days. I don't think it's a person coming back or a situation coming back. I think that maybe it's time for Austin to go in and talk to that inner child and see what the inner child is trying to tell you. Okay? That could also reflect in your car. If your inner child is stressed out, then it can reflect in your car. But being defensive, I think. So this card makes me think that you're being hard on yourself, Austin. Okay? Pay attention to that negative self-talk, hun. Put it into the bubble. You have accomplished a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little tongue twisted too. Nine of Wands. You're tired. You're exhausted. It's like you're tired of fighting for being you. You're tired of fighting to find your own inner recognition. Okay? It's time to start acknowledging how far you've come. Okay? Instead of looking, I need to do this, that, and that, I want you to say, I have accomplished all this. Yeah. So look how many subscribers that you have got in the last 3 months. Austin, that is all you. That is all on you. Okay? So it's time to start acknowledging your strengths. Okay? Bubble technique for all that negative self-talk. All of it. Because I think that you are hard on yourself. Shift that. His channel is great. He's awesome. And he's building that channel all by himself, you know? But acknowledge how far you've come, how much you've accomplished. Look at the things that you have been creative with adding to your channel. Yes, 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 yes. We all mean it, okay? So reframe that thinking to how much you've accomplished. And look, you have created some new spreads. You have invited other people into your circle. You have been a damn awesome facilitator, negotiator, people person. You've invited all these people into your channel, and that is awesome. You're a networker. That's the word I'm looking for. You are an awesome networker. And you encompass everybody in everything that you're trying to accomplish. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge that you are an awesome networker and that you can bring people together. Okay? I want you to sit down and write 3 things every morning that you have either accomplished, something different every day. 3 things every morning that you have accomplished or something that you like about yourself. Okay? So start reframing that thinking a little bit, hon. I think that's real important for you. Yes, he is amazing. Okay, Melissa, are you here, hon? So, Austin, give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. And know that it's coming from all of us, okay? So I have Melissa and Triple Moon, Darlene, Tiffany, Yang Chi, and Daisy. Tony, I think a lot of us are feeling strange tonight, hon. This energy is just, I am so uncomfortable. You have a good night, Beth. Thank you for being here, hon. Okay, Triple Moon, are you here, hon? Did we lose her too? Because Melissa's not answering. Triple Moon. That's okay, hon. Hey, kids are always going to be first. That's okay. You can always join us another night. I did Melissa already. Okay, Triple Moon. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right? That's the first thing you focus on every morning. Count your blessings. What's your question, hon? Triple Moon? What's your question, hon? I get so into the readings that I don't... Yeah. Triple Moon, Darlene, Tiffany, Yang Chi, and Daisy. We'll get to you, Daisy. Thank you, Tony. I'm just encouraging you guys to be who you are. Okay? Quit letting outside influences affect you. I would love to be able to make a little bit of money on my channel too. Hear that, universe? You got some cool shelves? Okay. Kim never came back? I think Kim is in England too. What color are you going to put on your hair, Daisy? Okay, so, and I think this is something we all struggle with. Okay, so I have the Emperor card. Okay, so platinum. Yeah. Okay, so the Emperor is someone that likes to be in charge, someone that has a lot of responsibility. I think that you are still burdened by a lot of things that you're not quite ready to let go of yet, hon. Okay? Cardboard shelves, yeah, yeah. You've got a lot of things going on, but you have planted the seeds for what you want. It just takes a while, okay? It takes a while to go from seeds to the harvest on the tree. Could be years, but it's coming, okay? You're close to some success. King of Wands, okay? Doing what you love, doing what brings you happiness, passion, desire, creativity, something that brings a spark to your eye, that brings joy to your life, okay? But you've got to let go of the fears. Your fears are what's holding you back, hun. I think we all have that. One of the things that I've been struggling with all day is, am I doing the right thing, doing readings? Am I really helping some people? Okay. Am I misleading people? Am I deceiving people? This has been going on since yesterday. It's like I've got this ego, this little devil sitting on my shoulder, questioning everything that I've been trying to do. Okay. So I don't know if it's just the last of this Mercury retrograde. Yes. But we need to let go of these fears. I have let go of a lot of fears because I used to second guess things that were popping in my head, you know? And then all of a sudden one night I had things popping through my mouth and I thought, where in the hell is this coming from? I know this person's going through domestic violence and I've got this stuff coming through my mouth about beaten down, beaten down, beaten down. Okay. And it's like, why am I saying this? But you know what? She came back later and thanked me because it was something she needed to hear. But yet I was beating myself up. Am I helping people? Am I hurting people? If I think in any way at all, this is my biggest fear, is hurting somebody by doing readings, misleading somebody. This is one of the reasons I tell everybody, question everything I tell you. Find your own truth, your own clarity. All these fears coming up. Okay? But hon, you're making progress on your chronic fatigue syndrome, okay? Now, Moon, have you sat down and scanned your body and looked for any dark spots or red spots or anything that's out of balance in your body? Call in your healing team and ask them to work on you. Neutralize it, okay? Dissolve it and send it back to source for further learning. You are making progress. You are moving forward. You're starting to come out of the darkness, the depression, the anxiety. Let go of these fears. That's a lot of it. So how many of those fears do you have, hun, that are actually causing your chronic fatigue syndrome. Okay. I would also go into those alternative universes and seal any leakages out, any dimensions that you had the chronic fatigue syndrome and the other health problems, seal them all off, close the doors. Honey, that I did that on Monday, I think it was, and huge difference when I got up on Tuesday. Exactly, Tiffany. And the thing is, you have to be open and receptive. You have to believe that you can do it. Okay? You have the ability to heal yourself. That's why I try to teach you guys these tools so you could heal yourselves. Okay? Put it in the bubble. Everything that you can think of around illnesses, put it in the bubble and clear it, hon. Okay? It's a start. It's a start toward healing everything. Call in your healing team. If you do not ask, they cannot help you. You've got to ask. That was one of the agreements with free will. You've got to ask. Okay? And okay, and you've got to be open. And I think this is a lesson for you to be open to receiving. Okay. And I'm going to recommend again, look for the medical medium books. He talks about ways to clear the Epstein-Barr virus. He's got some awesome stuff out there that is just huge. And you know what else is good for Epstein-Barr virus? Beets. Okay? Yeah. Beets is huge. It's good for the liver. It's good for clearing the Epstein-Barr virus. Okay? But honey, you've got to be open to receiving. Again, ask and ye shall receive. But there's not an even give and take here. You are doing readings. You are giving energy out. Okay? I do the same thing. But we've got to know how to receive also. Yes. So now that you've asked, okay, you've asked for it, so start giving thanks for it. Start giving thanks for the healing. Okay? Be open to receiving the healing. It's Anthony something. He's called the medical medium. If you Google the medical medium, okay? He's got a bunch of books out, and you could get them on Kindle. Amazon has them all. Oh, where is his name? Medical medium. Well, anyway, I know it's on Facebook. Hold on. MEDIC. Come on. Okay. Okay, so there's a link on Facebook for his group. Tony, okay, the free list is closed for today, hon. You didn't make it on the free list today. Have you talked to your brother, Tony? I try calling him. Okay. Did that make sense, Triple Moon? Darlene, what's your question, hon? So this is one of the things that I learned in Access Consciousness. They ask you, what perceived notion, what perceived belief do you have about the benefit of being sick? What is the perceived payoff for being sick? I've been asking myself that since July, because I had made a lot of progress. Since May, last May. Okay. What's the perceived payoff for being sick? I don't know if I just needed something to do because I was bored. It's. But I'm asking, ask your body questions and listen. That's how I found out about the beets. I was just standing in the middle of the living room and frustrated and asking my body questions. And what popped in my head was beets. So I went and started looking up the beets. And I said, oh, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. There's got to be, in the back of the mind, there's got to be some kind of perceived payoff for being sick. Okay, so I don't know, Darlene. 10 of Pentacles. This is moving towards stability. Okay. How much are you worth? Yeah, that's a good one for for money clearings, but you can switch the questions around on that for health also, okay? That's okay, Tony. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. You are finding your own. Okay. You're finding your own stability, your safety, your security. Okay. You're learning to stay grounded. You're learning to tap into your own prosperity and abundance. Okay. And again, King of Pentacles. Someone very stable, long-term, secure, loving, caring, nurturing, prosperous, abundant. Okay. But I think this is you finding this within you. I do think that he is still working on clearing away a lot of stuff from the past. Everything's stuck. Everything's on hold because somebody's still working on clearing away the past. Okay. One step at a time. But somebody's going to have to make a choice and a decision. The universe has opened up a couple pathways. So what's right for you? Okay. Which pathway? This is the hardest thing we have to decide. Which pathway is the best for us? But see, again, being stuck in the head, can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Mental prison. Should I, shouldn't I? I don't know what to do. Which direction should I go in? This is the mental prison. Which direction should I go? Which pathway is the best for me? Okay. But again, another pentacle. Once you decide, okay. Once you decide, you're moving toward the prosperity and abundance. You are finding that within yourself. Okay. Choices. Yeah. In the meantime, you focus on the beauty in your life. You focus on what makes you happy. You focus on the gratitude and the wonder of who you are, okay? I think it's real important. Again, focus on you, not on him. Does that make sense, hon? Tiffany, what's your question, hon? one of the things, okay, that I recommend to everybody here is to let go of having to figure it out. And Tiffany, let go of trying to figure it out. Get out of your head, girl. We've been talking about this all week. Go with the flow and see what plays through, hun. I know. And it's hard. We want everything instantaneous. But it still takes time for the universe. Okay? It still takes time for the universe to align things up for us, especially when people have free will choice. Okay? That's huge. That's huge. Yang Chi, you're next, hon. Are you after Tiffany? Okay, again, Tiffany, have you been meditating on this? Have you been asking questions around it? Honey, they're both good for you. Okay, so again, go within. Who is Tiffany? What? Okay. Who is Tiffany? What does Tiffany want? Who is better for Tiffany? Okay. Going within and finding your own truth, your own clarity, and shining your light in the world. Okay, I do show that there's some major shifts and changes coming in. Okay, major shifts and changes coming in. Okay, Rohan, the free list is closed for tonight, hon. But if you'd like to subscribe, you can be notified next time I come on. Very, very fast moving energy come in. I think things are going to shift a little sooner than you are thinking, hon. Hi, Bad. Thank you for following, hon. Okay, so the free list is closed for today. We're just finishing up the last of the free list, okay? But look, Ace of Pentacles, hon. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings of something long-term, stable, prosperous, abundant. It's not telling me which one, though. Okay? It's not telling me which one. You have to choose. You have to decide. You have to do what's best for you. But it's here. It's here. This is the beginnings of everything that you have ever wanted. You've learned your lessons well. You're ready to start all over with a new beginning. You're ready to take that faith and trust in the universe and take that step off into the unknown. But you've got to decide what it is you want. Who is best for you? And then the Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah, your magic wand. This is walking away from a situation that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. I keep thinking that within the next 3 weeks, you're going to have some better answers. Okay, hon? Am I buffering a lot right now, hon? This is walking away from a situation no longer emotionally fulfilling, but you could also be walking off into a new adventure. But you've got to let go of those fears. What's holding you back? Okay, what's holding you back from moving forward, hon? Look at your fears. Look at that again. There's how much have we cleared the last 10 days in negative self-talk, okay? It's like when we sit down and brainstorm, we both have all these things coming up that we're saying to ourselves that we're not even aware of, okay? So what are you putting out there? Here's your wish card. You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching all week too, Tiff. What am I putting out to the universe? What am I putting out there? What am I wishing for? And this all this last 10 days has been a lot of negative self-talk that's coming up to be cleared. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, what's best for Tiffany? You know, you may have been waiting for twin flame for 17 years, but there's no guarantee that he's going to do what he says he's doing. Especially with the one that he's with now, you know. She may make a choice and decision not to go back to what she had in the past, you know. But I think within the next 3 months that you're going to have a little more clarity. Does that make sense? Yang Chi, what's your question, hon? Yang Chi and Daisy. You're not waiting? Yeah. Well, you know, it probably wouldn't be so bad, but I'm at home all the time. Okay? It's just me and the dog. Nobody comes to visit. I don't go anywhere but to the doctor's office or the grocery store. You know? And I don't know any men. I really don't know any men. Exactly. Let it play out, hon, and see what happens. You've seen what happens. I told you to wait, have a little patience for him to answer. Okay? Yang Chi, where are you, hon? Are you still here? What's your question, hon? And then Daisy. Daisy. I always sing that song, Daisy. What is it? Give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Well, you know what? But he's not making the changes. He's not making the commitment. Okay, so Yang Chi's not answering me. Did we lose her? Okay, Daisy, let's go ahead and do yours. I ever since you started coming on the channel, that song is been coming in my head. Sometimes I'll be just cleaning house or something and it pops in my head. Oh, that's funny. That's an old song. Okay, Daisy wants to know about love. It's a shame we got to Yang and she's gone now. She was just here. I do. Okay. So things are shifting and changing, but at the same time, Daisy, do you feel like he's holding back? Don't even know what to ask? Well, we can do a general reading, hon. Okay. Okay. So, Daisy, do you feel like he's holding back? Or is it you that's holding back? Okay. Because it's like everything's on hold, everything's stalled. I think he's trying not to pressure you. I think he's already made up his mind, but you're the one that's holding back. Yeah. So everything's on hold. Somebody wants to offer a couple love, but everything's on hold. There has to be some choices and decisions made on your end. Okay, he's not giving you 100%. I feel like he's trying not to pressure you. He doesn't. Okay. Yang. Okay. Girl, if you want this guy, go for it. You need to make some choices and decisions around the whole situation. I think that he just doesn't want to pressure you. So back off a little bit and give him the opportunity to give back to you. Okay, hold on, Yang. Let me finish Daisy's reading, okay? There needs to be some transformation and change going on. I know you're answering, hon. Okay? You're trying to make up decision. You're trying to make a choice about what question to ask, okay? I know. So, what does Daisy want? What does Daisy want? If you want this guy, then go for it. But at the same time, I know how independent you are, hon. Let him do things for you. Okay? Now, I listened to one of the readers and she says, this is a halfway to marriage card. Of course he got upset because I still think that he don't want to pressure you. Okay? But he's got to, if you back off, he's got to chase you a little bit. Okay? There's some fears and illusions to be worked through yet. Okay, but this is happiness, joy. I still think it's got the potential of marriage. I do show that this could be new beginnings after all the struggles and the trials and tribulations that you've been through. Okay. I also think that this is new beginnings in your spirituality. Just forward movement. Huge forward movement. But again, this is somebody walking away from a situation that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. Is that your past? You're transforming, okay? Are you ready to walk off into a new adventure? Look at him. He's got his walking stick and he's ready to walk off into a new adventure. Look at that full moon. He's ready to move on, okay? And I show the Wheel of Fortune. This is forward movement. This is success. This is things moving in your favor. It's going to be okay, hon. Just, again, it's hard to have a little faith and trust in the universe all the time and not have those second guessing and those doubts and everything. But if he wants you, then make him work for it a little bit. They have to feel like they're the nurturers. Well, not the nurturers. They have to feel like they're the providers. And there's two P's. What's the other word? Provider and protector. Okay. So it's okay to act like the helpless female one at a time and ask his opinion about a lot of things. But I do show that it's just going to take a little time. Okay, hon? Just be patient with yourself because you've been through a lot the last couple years. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. I know that's hard. Does he know you deleted the pictures? And that's a huge let go. Much love to you too, hon. Thank you for being here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Yang Chi, you're next, hon. Okay. You're welcome, hon. And call me if you need anything. We're happy to see you, Yang Chi. Wow. What does she need to know? Okay, hold on, Susie, after Yang Chi, okay? Yeah, that's significant. Deleting all those things is significant. Sana, the free list is closed for tonight, hon? Aw, good son. You're welcome, Daisy. Give me a call later, hon. I don't think we'll be on here 4 hours tonight. Okay. So Yang wanted to know about, yeah. Yang hasn't been here for a while, so I'm going to answer 2 questions for her. What was the other? The first question was, where is it? And then she took her questions off. Yang! Oh my gosh, I watched a video the other night on one of the accidents, the pileups in Iowa, where they should be used to snow. The people were going so fast, and you can't tell me the truck drivers are not skilled at driving. There's a 50-car pileup. 2 truckers slid between all of the cars that were piled up, went off the side of the road, one right after another. Okay? And these people were all going too fast. All of them. But I was absolutely amazed because these truckers slipped right through everybody, went off the side of the road, and didn't hit anybody. So the school looks awesome. Okay? The school looks awesome. Okay? Don't look at how far you need to go. Focus on how far you've come. Okay? This is success, forward movement. But you get tired just thinking about going to school, I think. It's like, oh my God, I have to go to school for so long to do that. You know, you're focusing on that rather than, I'd be good at this. I would be good at this. Okay? And I do think this is something that you, along the lines of, I do think this is along the lines of something you wanted to do for a long time. But hun, there I still feel like there's somehow this is intertwined with medicine. I don't know if it's medical lawsuits or something that you would work with, but I think that it's something to do. You'll end up doing something with medical in the law field if you decide to go this path. And I do think this is something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. You've been thinking about for a long time, okay? And then I have the 10 of Cups. This will be very, very satisfying, very emotionally fulfilling for you. You got medicine too? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so and the other one following being famous, I have transformation and change. Okay. You need to, I don't think this one's good. Okay. Choices and decisions. What is best for you? There needs to be a shift. There needs to be a change, a major change if you're going to decide to do this one. But I don't think it's going to work out because I have the 8 of Cups. It's like you're going to be walking away from everything that's emotionally fulfilling. Okay. And I think you have too many doubts, too many fears about doing that. I don't think you'll allow yourself to do that. So I think that the school is better for you than the other option because you don't believe it'll happen. You don't believe that it's possible. Okay, does that make sense too? Yeah. But I think the schooling, I think you will thrive in the schooling, okay? Be a nurse practitioner. Ah. But you know what, hon? Why are you going to worry about what other people think when it's what you think of yourself that matters? Okay? So work on clearing that stuff with the bubble. She's in Brazil, hon. Triple Moon, she's in Brazil. She's got lots of fears and illusions to work through. She's still young. Okay, so one more reading. Where are you? Susie, what's your question, hon? So, Susie, what percentage of the depression is yours? First number that pops in your head. What percentage of the depression is yours? And Yang Chi, how's your family doing? How's your mom and your sisters doing? What percentage of the depression is yours, Susie? First number that pops in your head. Don't overthink it. I asked you for a number, not most of it. I want you to close your eyes, relax, and ask yourself what percentage of this depression, that's too high. You're overthinking it. Close your eyes again, relax, and ask what percentage of this depression is mine. That's too high a number. You're overthinking it. It's still kind of a high number. So start asking questions, Yang Chi. What else is possible? It's him, the kids. Okay. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize this golden honey colored energy, iridescent, bright, yellow, shining, coming down into your crown chakra and filling your whole body up. Okay? Once you fill your whole body up, I want you to expand that energy out a foot past your body and clear out everything that is not yours. You'll see a bunch of stuff floating around out here that's not yours. So if you're going to ask what else is possible, are you ready to let go of the fears, Yang? So Susie, fill in that golden colored energy, expand it out, pushing away everything that's not yours. And then everything that's floating outside of that, send it home. Yes. And again, Yang, you're like Tiffany. You use the tools. Send it back with love and consciousness. Everything that's not mine, go home. Send it back. And let me know when you've done that, Susie. Let's see. Yes, return to sender. Send it, go home. Go home to where you came from. You feel like you're sucked dry? Okay, so probably 90% of everything you were feeling wasn't even yours. Okay? Okay, so make sure that, okay, so now bring in a pink light to also come in through the crown chakra and fill your whole body. And see if that helps a little bit. Hi, Rosalie. Free list is closed for tonight, hon. So let me know when you fill that pink light in, Susie. Because I have something else I want you to do too. Not so easy. Okay, so the pink represents God's divine love. So when are you taking time to love and nurture yourself? Okay, now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to call in your healing team. Okay. I want you to visualize any cords attaching to your body, head to toe, all dimensions, realities, worlds, and ask for any cords that are not of your higher good to be illuminated as red or a darker color so that you can identify them. So you're going to call your healing team in, ask to identify all cords that are not of your higher good, turn them red or whatever color you want, okay, just so you can identify them. Ask your healing team to neutralize them, dissolve them, and send them back to source. Free list is closed for today, hon. But if you want to make a donation, we could get you in. Right now, we're working on some healing work. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so I'm asking any cords that are attached to you through, what was his name, Steve? Okay. To also be highlighted. Okay. Highlighted red. Okay. Make sure you neutralize anything that you're getting rid of because they could be booby trapped. Okay. And dissolved and sent back to source. Let me know when you've done that, Susie. Okay, so don't you do it. Call in your healing team. Okay, call in your healing team to do the work for you. It shouldn't be impossible for the, or harder for the, yeah. Is that where it's attached into the body, is in around the umbilical cord area? Okay, yeah. Okay, so what's interesting is after you cut cords with somebody, they may try to contact you. Okay, if you allow Steve back in, ask for him to only reattach in a more healthy way and see if that doesn't shift the energy of the situation. But I want to talk to you, hon. Actions speak louder than words. If this man is disregarding who you are, okay, actions speak louder than words. Look at how he's treating you. Are you also treating yourself like that? Okay, we were talking about bringing that pink in. That's God's divine love. When do you take time to love and nurture yourself? Okay. Instead of waiting for him to buy you things for Christmas or Valentine's, go out and do something for yourself. I had somebody that had a date with a guy, okay, and he let her down, and she was so upset. She was so upset. I told her, "Why are you sitting around waiting for him? Why are you sitting around waiting for him? Call up one of your girlfriends. It's your birthday. Call up one of your girlfriends and go out and do something." She did. He just totally disregarded her like she was nothing. And then called her a few days later and couldn't understand why she was upset. But she cut him off. Okay, so Susie, I want you to be aware. Okay, here's another tool for you. We all have different worlds. We have, and as an empath, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Moon. Okay. Okay, so as an empath, okay, yeah, don't, if you, okay, you just cut cords with him. Okay, I would also ask your healing team to identify any cords that are coming in through other people or your children to you, and also neutralize and dissolve those and send them back to source, because they can come in through other people also. And just like I showed you, hun, okay, you let go of all those other people's opinions and stuff, all that energy, and cut those cords, and you felt lighter. You're picking up everybody else's stuff. So we all have dimensions, worlds, realities out there. Yeah, you can donate, okay? So what I did with my kids, I cut cords with all my kids, my grandkids, all the Rivera family, and ask only the most appropriate ones to reattach in a healthier, loving way, and see if that doesn't shift the energy some. Okay? See if that shifts the energy a little bit. But I want you to do this now. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to call up your empathic world. And I want you to put spiritual protection around that empathic world. And I would also put spiritual protection around your dream world. So try that real quick. Because as empaths, it's called tough love, hon. You're allowing everybody else to drain you. You're picking up everybody else's stuff. You're taking responsibility for everybody else's stuff. When are you going to love yourself? You said it was hard to bring that pink in. That's God's divine love. Okay? It's tough love. You are not responsible for other people's feelings. You are only responsible for you. You are responsible how you react to other people. Okay? Now, you've got tools. Who does it belong to? When you're feeling overwhelmed, I would scan my energy field and ask again that any cords that are not appropriate or that are not of your highest good to be returned back to source. Neutralize and return back to source. Those are two tools right there. Another tool is going in and putting spiritual protection around your empathic world and your dream world. And you should have spiritual energy around your energy bodies too, okay? And grounding. So those are some tools, hun. Okay, hold on, I'm still finishing this up with Susie. Okay, I still have to do her reading. So those are some tools. And Susie, okay, if you need to message me, if you feel like hurting yourself again, anybody here, okay, anybody here would be there for you, okay? And you can message me even. But just remember that a lot of people, when I have something come through all the spiritual protection I have up, it's for a reason. Okay, I was sitting one night and it was like somebody was compelling me to kill myself. And I said, wait a minute, there's something wrong with this picture because I have no reason to kill myself. And the energy went like this. It was out here. It wasn't mine. How many people have killed themselves because they're picking up everybody else's energies. Okay. Okay, so let me do your cards. I do show. I think that what you did in December, I think this was a major wake-up call for you. Okay. So I have the Page of Swords. It's the beginnings of truth and clarity in the situation. Okay, I think this is the beginning of you starting to see the true things that are going on. It's not you, it's you taking on everybody else's stuff. And there's got to be a balance. You've got to see the truth again, the clarity. These are decisions being made in your favor, but it could also be it could be a divorce, it could be a marriage contract, some kind of contract, okay? But like I said, it's decisions being made in your favor. Again, coming out of the nightmare, the depression, the anxiety, okay? Because something sudden and shocking happened. You had a major wake-up call. You are more aware now, okay? And like I said, hon, if you need to reach out and talk to somebody, any of us here would be glad to help you, okay? To talk to you. Now, I have the King of Swords. This is somebody I want you to watch. Just remember, hon, I mentioned this earlier. I was thinking it. I don't remember if I said it or not. Actions speak louder than words. This person is laid back, quiet, observing everything that's going on. Look at the truth, the clarity in the situation. And this person's not going to put up with any more BS. Okay? And then I have the Nine of Swords. I want you to look at how far you've come. I want you to look at how much you have learned. Okay? How much have you learned? Don't look at how far you need to go. I need to accomplish this, that, and that. I need to heal. I need to do this. No, I want you to look at the steps you have made toward seeing the truth and clarity in the situation and learning to say no. Now's time to take some time to love and nurture yourself, hon. Okay? That's huge. That's huge. And you even said it was hard to put the pink into your energy field. I want you to start writing down 3 things that you love and appreciate, or 3 things that you have accomplished, different things every day. Susie, if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for? And what would that look like? Okay. What would it look like? Visualize it, ask for it, and give thanks as if you already have it. Okay. Bubble technique. Where's my ladies? I need the bubble technique up for her. You need to clear that. That's hard. Okay? That's hard. That's not acceptable. That's a program. Okay? And one of the things I want you to clear, Susie, is it's better to give than it is to receive. Okay? That's a big program, especially for women. Big program. But take the time Yeah. Yeah. You can give easily, but you know what, hon? The universe can't give to you if you don't know how to receive. I would clear that. That's huge. There it is. Thank you, Yang. She put the bubble technique up for you. I would clear that it's better to give than it is to receive. That it's hard. I want you to start. I missed you so much, hon. Okay. I want you to start putting your negative self-talk into that bubble and clearing it. Okay. That's just one tool to clearing up some of that blocked energy that's holding you back. And this is one of the things that, okay, Yang, you listen to this too, okay? I told everybody at the first of the year, instead of New Year's resolutions, I want you to put I am now allowing myself statements. I am now allowing myself to heal. I am now allowing myself to honor myself. I am now allowing myself to heal. I am now allowing myself to move forward. I am now allowing myself to pursue my dreams. Okay? That's a huge statement too. I am now allowing myself to. That's a way of getting past a lot of that negative self-talk too, you know? I get nervous when I do readings. So both of you work on some I am now allowing myself statements. Okay? Is that statement still helping? Is the bubble technique still helping your friend Yang? Okay, MM, what's your question, hon? I know we got it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And just remember, Susie, if you feel like hurting yourself again, you can always reach out. Okay, Tori. That's okay. What's your question, MM? And just remember here, we're here on Friday nights, hun. And I've been trying to do readings on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, okay? And a lot of those tools that I just talked about. No, MM, let me know what your question is. Why did oh okay. One question. Oh well, yeah. One question. So the energy between you and S. Come on, you stupid computer. Okay, so first card I show up is the moon card. I want you to follow your intuition and knowing. What does your intuition and knowing tell you about him? Okay? Does your when you think about him, does your body tense up? Or does it relax and get happy? Pay attention to the signals that your body is telling you, okay? Now, I show the Ace of Swords in this deck. It's new beginnings after the struggles, but it's initiation. No, your donation's okay, hon, okay? Your donation's okay. I do think you need to follow your intuition and knowing. I think that you are starting to learn to listen to your intuition. I think that you are starting to learn to find some peace within yourself. Okay? And then I have the Pentacles. It's like, okay, you've got a lot of things going on. You're learning lots of things. But I think that you need to prioritize some things. I really feel like you need to do a little bit of journaling. Sit down and write some of the things in that's coming out of your mind. Just it's like brainstorming with yourself. Okay. And I do think that this is a contracted relationship. There are things that you need to learn from each other. Okay. There's lots of things going on behind the picture that you don't know anything about. Lots of secrets. Lots of secrets. But pay attention again. Follow that intuition. Follow that knowing, hun. But I do think that there's something coming up that's very sudden, very shocking. Okay, something that's gonna shake up your world a little bit. Sometimes the universe steps in when we don't want to see something, we don't make the changes. We have asked for the help in some way, and if we don't follow through, then the universe is going to shake things up. But I do think that you're going to rethink the whole situation. You may walk away from this situation, or he may walk away from the situation because it's no longer emotional fulfilling. Somebody is walking away from the situation. But at the same time, we have the Page of Swords. Just remember, hon, that actions speak louder than words. This person, maybe you're watching each other, okay? But pay attention to how he's treating you. Pay attention to his actions. What he says and what he does are two different things. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking that it's time for you to honor and have some respect and love for yourself. Okay, does that make sense, hon? What's your question, Tori? Oh, honey, we were talking about that earlier. You're not the only one that's going through that, hon. I was crying today because I've been trying to let go of this person for 4 years. Okay, it's if it's a twin flame connection, then we haven't figured out how to block it yet. Okay, but one of the things that I would do. Okay, one of the things I would be too is I would ask for your empathic, mental, emotional worlds. Put extra spiritual protection around them and see if that helps anyway. Hi, beautiful love. So the free list is closed, and we're doing readings on donation basis right now. So again, Tori, put up protection on your dream world, okay, your mental, emotional, your spiritual world and your empathic world, and see if that doesn't stop some of the not let go. One of the things I do is I release him to his higher good. Okay, I can pull cards in, but we're trying to figure out the answer also, you know. If anybody has a solution, please. But I did notice that I put that, yeah, the free list is closed, hon. I did notice that once I put the protection up around the different worlds, that it shifted some of the energy, but then it was back again today, full force. Okay. Okay. So it's exactly. That's one of the things. Okay, so one of the girls and I have been brainstorming all week. This is huge. Now, hon, if you've ever been here, if you can try the bubble technique, I would put it in there. I need to figure it out. Okay? I need to figure it out. Let me see. That's medical medium. Where is it? Bubble technique. Internet fixed. Good, 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 good. Okay. Where are you? Playlist. Oh. We're 681 subscribers now, Yang Chi. We're getting there slowly. I just need to quit getting sick. Okay. Where is it? I need to just keep this on here. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to tell you is the bubble technique. I have to figure it out in there. This was such a strong energy that we had to do it a few times to clear this. It's a program. Okay. Austin, you're awesome. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay. So that's the first thing. Stop trying to figure it out. So let me pull the cards. What are you doing, you silly phone? Yes, overthinking. But then, like I said, too, it's a program, too, okay? Okay, so the first card up, hun, is the Knight of Wands. Okay. Everything's on hold. It's like we have to clear away this old growth. We have to need to let go of it. It's just taking one step at a time. Like I said, I keep releasing him to his higher good. I keep sending him love and light and wishing him well, because he doesn't want to do the work. He messages me in the fifth dimension. He messages me emotionally and mentally. Like I said, I put up those protections, and for a few days I was happy and joyful, and then today it bombarded me all over again. I don't know, but it's one step at a time. Okay. But this person's wearing a mask. Everybody's wearing a mask in this situation, I think. Okay. But again, we've got the Devil card. Is he an earth sign by any chance? This can be a codependent relationship. But I think that this is also the fears and illusions we have about relationships and how they should be. So these are points of view, belief systems about how relationships should be that we need to let go of and clear. Again, try the bubble technique, okay? Put your negative self-talk, put him in the bubble, okay? And I would put in there that, yeah, I can't let him go. I haven't been able to let him go for 6 years, okay? everything that you can think of, throw it into the bubble, honey. It helps clear some of the energy. I do this on a regular basis. I have a couple people that use these tools and it's changed their whole life. Okay. It shifts the energy, gets rid of the fears and stuff. Okay. Now I have the 10 of Wands. This person, is it you or him? This is somebody that is carrying a lot of burdens. They are carrying everybody else's burdens, but they need to walk away from the situation, gather up their resources, and stand on their own 2 feet. I don't know if it's you or him, but the universe is opening up a couple new pathways for you. Now the hard things come in. You have to choose what is best for you. But see, he's not open to giving or receiving at this point in time. He's just he's keeping his heart close to his chest. His energy's heavy, okay? Not letting you know how they feel. It's almost like he's dangling a carrot in front of you and you're following the carrot without even realizing, okay? So can somebody post how to cut cords also for her? Because that might be part of the situation. Okay, so I would also cut cords with this person. Do I have it up? Bubble, there's the bubble technique. Hold on. There it is, cutting cords. Oh, come on. That's the bubble technique. I don't want the bubble technique again. I want the cutting cords. Or are you cutting cords? Hi, Riddy. Okay, so here's a video on cutting cords, hon. You can cut cords with people, with situations, with ancestral programming. Okay, I would watch this cord also. Yeah, I can see you, hun. I'm happy you're here, Riddy. Okay. We just yeah. Energy got a little bit heavy, hun. But this person's not open to giving, not open to receiving. Okay? They're just not open. They're trying to hold on to what they have. But hun, is there some competition in the picture? Okay? Because this is a card of competition. This is being stuck in your head. It's almost, I would cut the cords. Okay? I would cut the cords. And what's funny, once you cut the cords with them, sometimes they come back. You need to choose not to respond to this person if you cut the cords and he comes back, okay? Actions speak louder than words, hon. So when are you going to take the time to love and respect yourself? It's like this person is competition for you learning to love yourself, if that makes sense, okay? And I have the Knight of Wands. That's twice. Okay? The beginning, the first card, and the last card. Something very passionate. I feel like okay, so it's like this volcano is ready to explode. There's lots of passion. There's lots of attachment there, but it's not going anywhere. It's just it's like you're trying to take one step at a time to move past this, but you've got all this energy underlying everything that's holding it into place also. But again, it's forward movement one step at a time, something passionate, something that can be very destructive if it explodes, okay? But again, take some time to turn this passion, this creativity, this love for yourself, okay? Put a pink bubble around yourself every day, okay? Did that help, hon? Okay, so beautiful love. What's your question, hon? Yeah, cut your cords and don't let them attach again. You got to continually scan your energy body to make sure that they're not reattaching, okay? And also ask if they're attaching through other people, friends or family or anything, okay? And this is another one I haven't talked about a lot. Ask if there's any stealth cords attached to you. I had a friend do some healing work on me. She says, you have cords attached to your breath. She goes, that is sneaky. And it was my twin flame. So they attach on other levels that we don't even know anything about. But again, I would put spiritual protection up on your empathic world, your mental, emotional worlds, okay? And I would put a mirror up also. You can put an egg-shaped energy around you and put mirrors on the outside of it to reflect his energy back. Okay, beautiful love. I think you're the last one for tonight, honey. Okay, what is... Yeah, the more likes we have, the more that YouTube spreads the channel out. Okay. Any messages from Archangel Michael? Okay. Twin flame. Okay. Well, so when I look for a message from Archangel Michael, I get the Three of Pentacles, okay? You've put in a lot of hard work. You're moving forward, but you're still kind of distracted and you're still trying to juggle some things. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on one thing at a time. Okay. Okay. Forward movement, but you're still juggling things, okay? Free list is closed. Like a carrot. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. It's like he's attached to you, okay? But Archangel Michael says, okay, it's time to focus on one thing at a time. You're juggling a lot of things. You're moving forward, but you've got to prioritize things a little bit, okay? I do show that you've learned a lot of major lessons. You are ready to move forward with new beginnings, okay? I think that you are going to be more successful for whatever you're doing if you tap into what brings you happiness, joy, and creates passion. It creates excitement in your life, okay? Follow what you love, and everything will fall into place. Okay? Now, for twin flame, okay, it's like, and again, I don't know why the carrot scenario is coming up tonight. It's like this person came in, offered a carrot, to dangle a carrot in front of your face, offered a little bit of emotional stuff, just enough to entice you, and then they backed off. Okay? And this caused a lot of anxiety and depression and fears to come up. And it's interesting because I have the devil card. Is this person an earth sign by any chance? Okay, this could be a codependent relationship. But a lot of times the devil energy talks about fears, illusions, points of view, belief systems that hold us back from living our life. Okay? He's a Virgo. Yeah. So I want you to look at, you're moving out of this stuff that he triggered, but you've got to, it's brought up a lot of fears and illusions and programs around relationships that you need to let go of. Okay, if he's twin flame, you work on you. Don't worry about where he is. Don't worry about him coming back in your life. You need to work on loving you. If you want the best relationship, then be the best person you can be. Love yourself, honor yourself, be comfortable with yourself, know thyself. Okay, and then you're going to bring in somebody healthy like that too. Yeah. So the more you work on you, the more you clear energy between the two of you also. Whether you totally come back together in this lifetime is another thing. But you've definitely triggered some things on each other, okay? But here's the Two of Swords. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? You're both indecisive. Can't make a choice. Can't make a decision. But I do show that there's a need for truth and clarity. There could be new beginnings when you both find out who you are, what you want. Okay? This could also be tapping into your own spiritual authority. But again, it's finding your own truth and clarity, who you are, what you want. You know, new beginnings after all the struggles. But again, you've got to work on yourself first, okay? Yes. Yes, exactly, Yang. You're so awesome. I just love that you guys offer support and stuff too, okay? Does that make sense? Beautiful love? But you've got to be the person you want to be. You've got to be the person on how you want them to treat you, okay? Does that make sense, hon? You're doing you. Yeah, that's hard. Message. Somebody's bleaching their hair. So maybe that's what you did, is to come in and just learn to be your own authority, okay? Learning to take responsibility for your life and your happiness instead of looking outside yourself. Just remember that that you are already whole and complete. Anybody else that comes into your life is a complement to your life. They're not your better half. They're not your other half. They are a complement to who you are, because you are already whole and complete. Does that make sense? You're welcome, love. Anybody got any spiritual questions tonight? I'm glad you made it tonight, beautiful love. I'm thank you for all the new subscribers. You guys are welcome. We do spiritual talk on Friday nights. Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays I do readings, and we do spiritual talk afterwards. Okay, so karmic relationships. Okay, so I do Akashic record readings. I don't do them a lot, but one of the things that I learned that karma is not what we think it is. Okay? Karma is just learning lessons. Karma is not something that's going to come back and bite you in the butt. It's learning lessons. So I had a gal that was coming in for a reading. All she could talk about was, I want karma to come back and bite this guy in the butt. But what came up for me, because sometimes if I'm going to go to a class, sometimes I start going through what the class is going to teach before the class. Or if I'm doing a reading for somebody, I'm going to start going through what their reading is going to be about. So what came up for me was I had several people that were judging me for my belief systems, my lifestyle, and all of a sudden they started experiencing, in a gentle way, a teaching way, okay, everything that they were judging me for. Everything they judged me for, they are now doing, they are now learning, they are now experiencing. And it was all over health stuff and spirituality and everything. So karma does not necessarily have to be something bad. So karmic relationships are people that come in that teach us lessons. We also make contracts with people before we come into the physical on things that are going to help us learn in this lifetime. On the other side, there's no right and wrong. There's only lessons. We're taught that everything is right, wrong, good, bad, black, white, male, female, everything's a division, okay? So, but karmic relationships are people that we have contracted to help us learn specific lessons that we came in to learn in this lifetime. And we usually come in soul groups of 500. So we could have lots of karmics. But like I said, we come in as soul groups. I can look back at my first two husbands, okay? Both my husbands, they were karmics. They came in specifically to play out the parts that I needed them to play for me to learn certain lessons. And we can sometimes go into meditation and ask to amend the contracts. But it's not always amended or released, okay? Yeah, I've learned my lessons, and karmic people can stay in their lane. Yeah. So it's not quite like we think it is. We've been taught that karma's a bitch, that it's going to come back and get you, right? It's not necessarily that. It's just learning lessons around the whole situation. But like I said, people step in. It's like the deck of the holodeck on Star Trek. They go in and they have a program and they have a specific something that they want to act out. Well, the holograms are the supporting actors, and our karmics are the supporting actors in the situation. Does that make sense, hon? But that's what I've been told in the Akashic records. You know, everybody's going to have their own opinion about what karma is. But I kind of went to the source. Oh, hon. So, Yang, I would put all that bitterness, all that stuff that's coming up around the bitterness into the bubble, hon. Because you're too much of a sweetheart to be carrying that stuff around. I know your whole family's been going through a lot, but you know, the universe, yeah, keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. I'm sorry you're getting bitter, hon. That's awful. But you got the tools. So one of the things I would look at, Yang, is I would look at any ancestral patterns, any cords to ancestral patterns, and clear those also. Any cords attached to certain lessons that you may have brought from a past life. You can also but you know what? Okay, don't look at the bubble bursting as a bad thing. That might be. Do you notice a shift in the energy when the bubble bursts, hon? Because it may be just a faster way of you clearing the energy, too. Don't look at it as something bad. Look at the energy. Yes, heal ancestral bloodlines. We have cords that attach to us from other lifetimes, from other people, from ancestral bloodlines. Okay? From entities. This is one of the reasons I have you neutralize the cords before you have your healing team. You neutralize them, dissolve them, and send them back to source. Because there could be booby traps on cords. But again, Yang, do you notice a difference in the energy after, okay, after the bubble pops? Do you notice a difference in the energy? Because it could be just a faster way of you clearing the energy. No? So try clearing. Every time I put my thoughts in the bubble, it bursts. Yes, you can. So, yeah, you can use all these techniques, hun, to heal other people, but you need to ask permission first. And if you're not getting a yes or no on the permission, just say, okay, I'm asking their higher self if I can do this healing work. And if they want to accept it, then that's fine. If they don't want to accept it, at least I know I tried. So Yang, I would, hun, maybe that's why I brought up stealth cords. Yang, check your body and see if there's any stealth cords attached to the bubbles. Okay. But this is what one of the reasons I started the channel is because I'm trying to give you guys healing tools to work on yourself. But again, you can use these techniques on yourself. And this is one of the things I'm going to tell you. I'm going to use, I know this is going to upset a lot of people, but look at Reiki. Okay. They say you have to have symbols in order to tap into the Reiki energy. The thing is, those symbols are only there to get past the subconscious mind, the ego, because the ego and the subconscious mind is going to say, you can't do this without the symbols, but you can. You're made in the image of God. You can tap into that energy all the time. All you have to do is call in the energy. So Yang, try putting a little Reiki energy, call in the Reiki energy and put it onto the bubble. Hypnotherapy is awesome. Again, that's a way of working with the subconscious mind. I think it's awesome. Different healing techniques work for different people. That's why there's so many different modalities, because we're all different and we're all going to respond to different things. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever works for you, you know? Like I said, we're all different. We're all here to find our own truth. We're here to honor each other's differences. But yet we're taught that anything that is different is wrong. Okay? It has to be what I am right, you are wrong. When we should be honoring each other's differences. It's just finding what works for you. And like I said, everything I teach, question everything. Find your own truth. Because this is my truth. Does that make sense? And I had somebody last night, he was asking a lot of questions about, what do you do when somebody is like antagonizing you? How did he say it? I tell him, for one thing, that's a reflection of who they are, not you. Okay, if you find a cord on it, hun, same thing. Got tired all of a sudden. Okay, if you find a cord on the bubble, then I would go in and neutralize it, dissolve it, and send it back to source. Same thing, hun. Ask questions about it. Why? What energy, space, and consciousness am I being that the bubble technique no longer works? Yeah. Hi, love and sunshine. Hello, hun. How are you? We're doing spiritual talk. Yeah. But keep asking questions, okay? Keep asking questions about around the bubble thing to shift the energy. Oh, what kind of deja vu, hun? Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. When I was talking about the different dimensions, the different worlds where every scenario, every decision, choice we could make is played out in every world. Okay? Make sure you pull out those worlds, clean up any leakages. Okay, make sure you clear up any leakages from other. Did it help, hun? Did it make a difference, love and sunshine? So interesting. Yeah, that's coming from your dream world. Good. I'm glad that helped, love and sunshine. And this is just something that's just popped up. I somebody reminded me. I would just ask for your healing team to come in and clear up the leakages on all universes. And I would also scan the universes. I don't want to experience this, that, and that. Okay, so I'm going to pull those universes where it's happening, and I'm going to close the doors on it and make sure that there's no leakages, okay? Because that will give you a feeling of deja vu. And the things that you do want to experience, open the door, pull the energy through into this world, and then close the door. Make sure there's no more leakages. I'm glad that helped, Love and Sunshine. It's like the last few months I've had. Yeah. Well, every scenario, every decision choice we make is played out in some kind of world, okay? And welcome, being cute. Okay, being cute, we're just doing spiritual talk right now. The readings are done for tonight, hon. Oh, I'm sorry. So what kind of experience did you have, Love and Sunshine? Did you feel a lot lighter and happier after you did that, hon? I know, hon. I'm sorry. We're already 3 hours in. And I'm tired. I can't do 4 to 6 hours anymore. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, today is just been an emotional day, an emotional roller coaster, because it's just like, I can't do this anymore. And then all these fears, these doubts, these illusions are all coming up. It's like I was being bombarded with everything. Then it's like, why do I even have my YouTube channel if I'm afraid I'm going to hurt somebody, you know? Again, I question everything that I tell you. Question everything I tell you. Find your own truth and clarity. Don't give your power away to a reading. Make some choices and decisions. I'm only telling you the energy around you so you can make choices and decisions. Yes. And thank you all for being here tonight. I've been getting a lot of people the last week, hun. Boy, they came in quick tonight. Everybody's starting to realize that if they don't hurry up and come in, they're not going to get a free reading. So the energy has shifted a little bit. And we're up to 681 subscribers now. You have a good one, being cute. I hope you catch us next time, hon. Okay? Oh my goodness. I need to redo some of my videos. I look horrible. Oh, now we have 682 people. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So, what energy, space, and consciousness can I be that I am not aware of that I could block my twin flame? That's crazy. This girl is all Libra except for Venus is in Scorpio. And I just quit listening to all the readings because they're all saying the same thing. And it's like, you've been telling me this for 3 years. I'm not listening to it anymore. They all say the same thing. Look at that. Pisces down there. Pisces, Libra, Pisces. I have 5 planets in Libra: Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and one other one. Okay, we met. Okay, and it's funny because he's younger than me. I was not going to answer him on the internet, and we connected. And I cried from the whole time that I met him. Okay, I cried all the time. It's like I knew. We know. So we talked all the time. We got together when he wasn't, because he's working 2 jobs. And it's just like he didn't want to move forward. He wanted everything to stay the same way. And it's like, I can't do this. Okay, so one of the things that I cleared in the last week is being an afterthought. Okay, being put on the shelf. We have to figure it out. Okay. So Tiffany and I worked on clearing some major things about, and her and I were brainstorming some things, and something would pop out of her mouth, and she'd say, "Oh, I need to clear that." I said, "This is one of the good things about brainstorming. Okay, is we as we're talking, we recognize things coming up. It's been crazy. So yeah, it's just clearing all that old energy, clearing all those programs. So we came together. Okay, I pushed him away because it's like we're not moving forward. This guy doesn't want a relationship. He doesn't want anything. And then I reached out to him after a year and we started talking again, but then he was, I don't know, I just felt like I was forcing myself on him. So I said, I'm not pushing you away. I'm just backing off. And I've messaged him a couple times. He didn't answer. Last May, I messaged him, told him I'm saying prayers for you and your family because of the virus. And he did answer and say, thank you. Same to you and your family. But that's the only connection we've had since. But yet the man is coming to me in 5th dimension. He's coming to me in my dreams. I did go in when I talk about cutting cords. Okay, sometimes you need to expand the energy out into the different layers, the different worlds, and scan for any energies from him. I know he's got connections to me in the 5th dimension. That I can't clear. But the stuff coming through the 4th dimension, I can clear. Okay? So it's but yet he's coming in. I thought, am I obsessed with this guy? Seriously. He's in my head 24/7. And like I said, I went in and I put spiritual protection on the empathic world and the dream world, and it helped for about a week. And then all of a sudden, here he is again today again. And it's like, oh my God, it just hit me, and I was just crying. I can't do this. I put my life on hold for 4 years because of this man. I can't do this anymore. You know? So you're right. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's one of the reasons I started the channel, is because a lot of us don't have any kind of support systems or anything, you know? We don't have anybody to teach us things. We don't have anybody to brainstorm back and forth over things. Try to find answer to things, you know? Yeah, it's hard. And I keep asking questions. Universe, how do I let go of this man? Universe, how do I move forward this? I keep releasing him to his higher good. But I don't think that this man is ever going to do the work in this lifetime. Because he is, when I have somebody do a reading for me, they tell me, oh my God, this guy is a mess. He is an absolute mess. And I don't think he'll ever, yeah. Hypnotherapy, yeah. I haven't had hypnotherapy done for a long time, but then, yeah. You know, but yeah, again, I tell everybody, if you're in a twin flame situation, work on yourself, because you not only clear the energy for you, you clear the energy between you. It allows them to work more on themselves. That's cool, Austin. Did you move any of it over to? I don't know how to do that. Teespring. I tried to sign them up for Amazon for the affiliates program for the tarot cards and stuff. Nobody ever bought anything, so they kicked me off the program. You know, so. But it's, I'm had no concept of twin flames until I met this guy, and it's just absolutely nuts. And, you know, because if they don't want to do the work, the universe will bring in another high vibe person for you. But how do you get to the point to where the universe is going to bring in the other person, because you can't let go of the other person? But then we've had nothing but the virus, and I live in a small town. I don't know any men. It's just me and my dog. My family's an hour away, you know. You know, I tried doing online stuff. That's where I met him. But they all, because I'm older. Okay. Have a good night, Yang. Thank you for coming, hun. I missed you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's crazy. Yeah. I love you too, honey. I'm so happy you're back. Thank you. But what triggered me off is one of the girls that was one of my moderators. All of a sudden, she went through something and she cut everybody off. Thunder and fire, lightning and fire. Wow. And what it brought up for me was a very, very raw rejection wound, abandonment issues. And I knew it wasn't my fault. It's just something the person was going through, you know? But it brought all kinds of raw feelings and stuff. You may not have another twin, but like I said, if the twin doesn't want to do the work, the universe will bring in another person for you that's high vibe. They could be sometimes even a better relationship, you know? Only one twin flame. And yes, let's all send some love and light and protection to Yang. Thunder and fire, lightning and fire. And yeah. So do you have an actual fire in your house, Yang? Oh my gosh, girl. It's just a hard lesson. You know, I told the universe, I said, look, I had two bad relationships, two bad marriages. You owe me a good relationship. You know, you owe me a good relationship. We're almost done for tonight, hun. I think we should stop at 3.5 hours, about 9 minutes. Yeah. So it's and I don't know what the heck's been going on. I've been uneasy since yesterday. It's been crazy, absolute uneasy. Like I said, things popped up. Oh my God, what am I going to do in tarot? Am I hurting people? Am I misleading people? Am I, universe, tell me if I'm doing things to lead people astray. Just a bunch of ego stuff. Okay, bunch of ego stuff. Lots of fear stuff coming up, and then him all day. No, no, it's like I had some relief for almost a week of not picking up his energy, and then bombarded like crazy today. So it's yeah. Yeah. So the one that cut us off had some things happen, and she's cut off the whole YouTube community. And that's sad because not everybody's bad, you know. Yep, getting close to 10 o'clock. The dog's telling me she wants to go to bed. She's hungry. You gonna sit and glare at me all night, huh? It's my bedtime, Mom. You're so funny. My puggy wuggy. My puggy wuggy. Come here, puggy wuggy. Come here. Come here, old lady. That's my old lady. That's my girl. She's so old, she's lost her black face. Oh my goodness. Puggy Boo. I swear they're part cat. I scratch her tummy and she purrs. Oh, you're my girl, my puppy. How's the baby, huh? Yes, you're the baby, huh? I know. Mom's holding me. I don't want to be on the TV. Yeah, when it gets close to 10 o'clock, she starts bugging me. It's our bedtime, Mom. It's time to eat, Mom. Okay, well, I guess maybe we're getting ready to wrap it up. Doesn't look like anybody has any spiritual questions. Yeah, which crystals do you need, Austin? Which ones do you need, hon? Clear quartz? Yeah. I have a story. So I look back at all the lack consciousness that I have worked through. I was sick so many years, and I started taking alternative healing classes. I took a therapeutic touch class through a nurse association, and we had to drive up in the mountains to take the class. It was taught by a certified teacher through the nurses association, and I barely scraped the money together for the class. and she had all these beautiful crystals, and she says, let me know if you want one. I said, and there was the laundry room between the room we were in and the bathroom. So I'm walking through from the bathroom back, and I said, I'm not even going to look at these crystals, but yet my head popped around. My hand reached out, and I picked up a crystal. Turned out to be a record keeper. And it's like, wow, 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 wow. When I read the history of it, I put it on layaway with her. And it was interesting because I was meditating with that crystal one night, and I saw a light blue screen with white letters in another language. And it so startled me that I woke up. And somebody told me just a couple years ago, this has been 30 years ago. Somebody told me a couple years ago that's the crystal carries light codes. And I haven't taken the time to listen to light codes. What did you dream about April 3rd, hon? I have it up, hon. I just can't sit and concentrate right now. I don't know if it was just Mercury retrograde, hon, but I have it on my computer. I thank you for sending that to me, hon. I appreciate that. I can do readings, but I can't sit and read and concentrate. I have a couple classes that I wanted to do. I want to do a class on the female archangels. I want to read that book that you sent me. I want to do a class on the power of the spoken word. I want to do some classes on each one of the chakras and what they represent and what needs to be healed and stuff. I have all these things planned, and I just can't sit down and focus. So, but I appreciate you sending it to me. I will get to it, hon. I sat down and read a little bit today, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, if it's just the Mercury retrograde or what. But I do appreciate you sending it to me. You actually followed through and sent it to me. April 3rd. But I don't know what and like I said earlier, I was asking everybody, I feel uncomfortable. I'm nervous. I feel like something's wrong, like something's going to happen. It's just crazy. But I will get to it, hon. I promise. And I'll let you know. Yeah. So it's just just I don't know, crazy energy lately. So okay, anybody got any more spiritual questions? I think maybe we'll wrap it up for tonight. Yes. From when I looked at it, it's a very interesting book. It's not a long book, but it's a very interesting book. So, like I said, Austin, try going into Surrogate. Put your room into Surrogate for the store and sage everything, okay? And then make sure that you come out of Surrogate for it, okay? Okay, so the Phoenix, okay. I was talking to one of the gals. In fact, we were talking about the Phoenix Friday night. Okay, because the Phoenix seems to be significant in my life. So I was talking to one Native American woman. Her daughter does the traditional dances and stuff. When she heard about my dream, she says, that's a heyoka. Now, everything I've learned about heyoka is they're people that live their life backwards in order to learn specific lessons. Well, after we talked about the dream and that it was a heyoka, we were talking about this Friday night. I was talking to another Native American woman, and she says the Phoenix, again, is a heyoka, but they help people to transform. And I should have kept a date for when I had this dream about the Phoenix. But the last 3 years, I've gone through major changes and transformation. Like I said, I'm an introvert. If you told me 3 years ago that I would be doing tarot readings and spiritual talk on the internet, I would have said you were nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah. So the Heyoka, the Phoenix, seemed to come in for me to go through major changes and stuff. So yes. The only messages I get in from the angels are funny in meditation. I know that Archangel Michael's around me. And it's funny because if I go back and look at the original Indian sweat lodge I also went to, Archangel Michael is more of it's not a navy blue. I wouldn't say, well, it's like a medium blue, okay? But I know he's around. If I go back and look at the original sweat lodge I went to, there was a very, very, very light blue flame sitting next to me in total darkness. And I was meditating one night. Actually, I was just sitting there. I wasn't even meditating. You know how they show the Christmas cards? It's got the navy blue background with the stars, and it's got the black pine trees in the front. Well, I saw this very light blue light go up the tree very slowly, got to the top of the tree, and gave like a starburst, and it was a light blue. Didn't even think nothing of it. And then I had 2 more references within the next hour to Archangel Metatron. So they do get their messages across when they want to. To me, I don't connect with my guides like some people do. I just know things. Okay? I have had some visions of things that were going to happen. They gave me warnings about things that were going to happen to my kids. that was mind-boggling. You know, just I had to show total faith and trust in the universe. Shifted everything. But it's I never know. Yeah. And they're probably not going to know if it was built on a burial, Austin. But I just sometimes I just know things. So what is that, Clara Seton? But in extreme circumstances, I have seen the visions and have heard voices. But it's what we allow ourselves to have, what we believe. We have all the gifts, talents, and abilities that we allow ourselves to have. It's determined by our belief systems, okay? The limitations we put on ourselves. Okay, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up for the night. I think I'm like my dog. I think I'm ready for bed. So, Austin, ask if there's any ley lines over your department store, your grocery store, okay? Is there any ley lines under the business where you work? Because if there's ley lines, if things have shifted, especially with the weather and stuff that's going on, that can create a divisive energy that will cause problems and accidents. We had a corner where I used down when I owned my house. We had a corner within like a 6-week period. These were back roads, okay, back roads. We had 6 accidents and 3 people were killed. So what we did is we went and checked for ley lines, and there was ley lines. So we went in and corrected the ley lines in that area, and the accidents stopped. And so Triple Moon, let go of the fear of the dates in your dreams. Ask for information and let go of the fear. Okay. So did you check for ley lines, hon? There can be. Okay, so you have to put copper rods in the ground. Okay. I think I wrote it on there, 20 3/4 by 10, and I'll have to look it up. But you can get some copper welding rods and cut them to a certain length and put them in the ground in the area. You have to make a square with the longer ones, and then you put the shorter ones in between. But I don't know why that you can't do it energetically either. Okay, because I had somebody that was sick the other night, and I sent them the energetically. It was homeopathy, and within 10 minutes they felt a difference. Their face brightened up. Everything is energy. So I don't know why you can't visualize putting those copper rods in the areas also to shift the energy. I promise you're not going to starve to death by the time we get upstairs. I promise you. Yes, I do. I promise. You're so funny. The stores, sir. Oh. And the store stirs your emotions. So if the store stirs your emotions, ask if it's a past life memory, present memory, or future memory. Work in a spiritual shop. There's no reason that you can't shift the energy energetically. So the emotions that is stirring, is it past, present, or future energy that you're picking up on? Multidimensional, multi-world, it's past. So Austin, go in and check and see if there's any cords attached to you from that area. See if there's any cords attached to you from that area. Hey, girl. Let me finish up here and I'll call you back in a few, okay? Okay. Bye. You take care, beautiful love. Thank you for being here, hon. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. So, like I said, check and make sure that you have no cords from the past attached to you from that area. And cut those, hun. Dissolve them, neutralize them, dissolve them, and send them back to source. So I'm thinking that's, yeah. 6 of Cups reversed for past position. Now, Austin, I want you to not only depend on the cards, but I want you to feel the energy in your body also. Okay? Because we have a tendency to become reliant on our cards and our dice and stuff and not pay attention to what the body's telling you, okay? But again, scan your body for energy cords attached to you from that area and clear those, okay, hon? Because sometimes we become so reliant on our tools that we forget to use our other gifts also. Okay, so go ahead and ask your healing team to neutralize it, dissolve it, and send it back to source. So you've probably lived several lifetimes in that area. You know? So play around with that a little bit, Austin. Start asking questions around it. Check and see if there are any ancestral cords also attached to that area. But if you find that okay, so try this. If you find that there are ley lines under the building, okay? If you find there are ley lines under the building, I want you to picture virtual copper rods in the four corners of the store and then halfway in between shorter copper rods to keep the ley lines from being under the whole store and parking lot, okay? Okay, good. Now, I want you to ask your pendulum even. Ask if there's ley lines under the store. And if there are ley lines, okay, I think it's 20 3/4 inches by 10 1/2. But just visualize putting long copper rods in the four corners of the store in the parking lot. And then, like I said, halfway in between, approximately half the size of the other ones, okay? Hold on. I promise. You're seeing them? Okay. So, like I said, put your copper rods in the corners of the store in the parking lot. But you can shift that energy. Just know that you can block those ley lines from under the store, under the parking lot, to keep people from being hurt, okay? They're black, so block them. Again, put copper rods in the four corners and halfway in between the shorter ones and block those ley lines. And when you get your apartment, Austin, do the same thing for your apartment, okay? Your apartment building and your parking lot. Okay. So I gotta call my daughter back. Okay. So I will let you guys go for tonight, but play with that. Okay. Familiarize yourself with that energy. This is a useful tool to have, Austin. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. And Austin, if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay. You all know how to get a hold of me. So I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. Love all of you. Thank you for being here. Okay. You guys are all awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So everybody have a good night and good night. Namaste.